Hey guys, and welcome to my very first makeup tutorial. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to do more videos for you. This is my micro brow pencil from Revlon. And now I'm just going to outline the top and the bottom of my brow. And once I get the outline that I like, I'm actually going to fill it in next. Alright guys, so I'm using this pencil. Well, actually it's an old pencil that I had. I'm just using the brush tip of it to fade in the start of my brow. I prefer this one over the other brush tips because the other brush tips are, the bristles are kind of hard and it bothers my skin. Don't judge me guys, I know my elbows are a little ashy. Just pay attention to what I'm doing. As you can see, I'm kind of like going back and forth in between eyebrows just to make sure both eyebrows are even. And I like to give that faded look because it makes the eyebrow look more natural even though you've used a eyebrow pencil to fill it in. All right, time to conceal the deal with True Match by L'Oreal. You guys are gonna see that I use different products. Some people keep the same line of products. I just tend to go with whatever works for me, being that I have oily skin. And so now I'm just using my eyebrow brush to conceal the deal. I'm basically just going to outline right here and follow the curve that I've created with my pencil. And once I'm done, you guys will see the finished look. All right, so here I'm basically just using the leftover that's on the brush. I don't like to double dip and put a whole bunch of extra concealer on the brush. I don't really like that caked up look. I like for the eyebrows to look as natural as possible, or just the whole face period. All right, so you guys will see once I am done. So first, let me tie my hair back before I get makeup on these expensive bundles. And I'm going to be using the Fit Me foundation by Maybelline. I'm using a beauty blender. Some people use brushes. I prefer the beauty blender because I feel like it applies the liquid foundation more evenly. And before I applied this off camera, I put on the Shine Killer primer. It's really good to put on a primer, a base, some type of moisturizer before you apply the actual foundation. Oh Lord. Let me pluck this mustache real quick, y'all. All of us women have a little bit of a mustache. So yes, I had to pluck a little bit. You can get it waxed if you want to, but it just makes your makeup look so much better when you don't have that little shadow over your lip. So this is the eyeshadow palette by Tarte 99% Mermaid. I love this palette because it's really pigmented. Whether you use an eyeshadow base or not, the colors pop. So here what I'm doing is I'm using like a reddish burgundy-ish color on the outside of the lid, and then I'm just stroking it back and forth to make sure that it is evenly blended, and you guys will see. All right, so this is the NYX eyeshadow base. And even though I said before you don't really need it with this particular palette, I am going to be using it today just to give the color that I'm going to apply over it an extra pop. And so I'm just applying the eyeshadow base right there, kind of in the center of my eyelid. And then I'll be applying my little shimmer and shine. This Revlon's liquid eyeliner, which I absolutely love because it gives so much precision, at least in my opinion. Ladies, don't be afraid of the liquid eyeliner. Some people, for some reason, avoid the liquid eyeliner at all costs. But for me, personally, it just looks so much better than the pencil eyeliner. All right, so this is the look so far. And now I am basically gonna start with my highlighting and contouring. This is the Wonder Stick by NYX, which I absolutely love because the colors on either side of the stick are not so completely opposite. And I guess what I mean by that is like some people use like a extra super way too light color for highlight, and then they use an extra super way too dark color to contour. I like for your face to look as natural as possible. And even though this color is kind of light, I don't apply a lot of it like some people do because like I said, I like a natural looking beat face. And there goes the beauty blender that I'm going to use to blend it out. All right, so just finishing up that highlight. Look at my face, y'all. Oh gosh, why do we have to open our mouths like that when we are blending? I don't know. I feel like we do that just to stretch our face so that way we hit every crevice of the skin. Now it's time for some baking. This is the e.l.f. finishing powder and I absolutely love it. So while I'm baking, I will be applying some eyelashes. And yes, I am reusing eyelashes, which I am not ashamed of. I'm just taking off the glue from the last time I used it, and then I'm gonna put those bad boys on. Yes, this is hair glue. Y'all don't judge me. I like hair glue because unlike the other glues, the regular eyelash glue, I don't have to wait 20 years for it to be tacky. I don't have to blow it a million times before I need to apply it. I simply just put on the glue, wait about 10 seconds, and then slap them on my eyelids. So now that my eyelashes are on, I'm just using this brush to kind of dust away any excess finishing powder or baking powder that I used earlier. As you guys can see, I am just now contouring my jawline after I've already applied the finishing powder to bake and dusted off the excess amount that was there. And the reason why I do it this way is because for me, once I'm done blending everything at the end, I just feel like it gives it a better finished look overall. Like I said, everybody's order of operation may be a little bit different. It just depends on the outcome that you're looking for once you're done applying your makeup. All right, and it is officially blush time. This blush is by e.l.f. I love e.l.f. products. Their blushes, their brushes, their powders. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just stroking my cheek right up underneath my cheekbone. Now, I don't know who else likes to do this, but I like to just kind of blend out my face a little bit after I've done applying most of the makeup. And I use the NYX Matte Foundation. Like I said, I don't use a lot of it. I just simply use it to kind of blend everything out and not have certain parts of my face just stand out more than what it needs to. Now it's time to sprinkle a little bit of fairy dust or some highlight, as I like to call it. This is Maybelline and it's chrome. I really like this pigment. Hope you guys like it as well. All right, so this is pretty much the last step. We're gonna line these lips. This is Chestnut by MAC, their lip pencil. And then after that, I'm going to apply some gloss and then do some finishing spray. And then you guys will see the finished look. I'm so excited. So I wish I had better lighting, but yes, honey, I am serving you face, honey. Yes. So I hope you guys like this video. I am not a makeup artist, so I just wanted to show you guys that anybody can do it. Anybody can serve face. Hope you enjoyed. Kisses.